My name is John Hard, known to the hot sauce world as CaJohn. I've been doing this for 23 years and I make sauce. Well, I grew up in the Midwest part of the United States, meat and potatoes Midwest, I like to say, where the hottest thing in our kitchen was black pepper. And I was a fire protection engineer and worked with the oil company, so I got to go down into the Cajun country and out into West Texas and learned all about spicy foods and things, and did some work in the Caribbean and got turned on to all those Scotch bonnet flavors and stuff, and it just was crazy good. And I actually found out that there was a thing called the International Fiery Food Show out here in Albuquerque, so I came out to it, fell in love with the industry, said, hey, I can do this. I was a good cook, so started making my own sauces. And 23 years later, here I am. I think that the single most important thing to me is when I'm making a sauce, I do it a little differently. First of all, I don't like the salted fermented mashes. I like the fresh chili taste. And the other thing is I don't make a sauce and then add a chili. I start with the chili and build the sauce around it. So the chili is going to be the star of my sauce. That is the most important thing to me. Oh, that's kind of hard to say. I think that the Angry Cock is definitely one of my favorite sauces. It's great on wings. It has the ghost chili. Ghost chili is my favorite chili to work with. So if I had to pick one, I would say that this is probably the good. But the Sauce 10, which is my first ghost chili sauce, is right up there too. And it has the Fatale, which I was pretty much one of the first ones out in the industry doing the Fatale. Oh, that's very easy for me to say. In '97, when I first came to the show, I ran into Mike and Diane, Ring of Fire, fresh habanero sauce, fantastic. It was my favorite product that wasn't mine. Of course, I didn't have any back then. It was my favorite product from the show. It's my favorite product that isn't mine. The original extra hot. Well, I think that we're kind of getting through the hottest sort of thing. I mean, what we're seeing, our new sauce is a black garlic sauce, and it's made with a Fresno cayenne combination. So, I think that people are away from perk meat. There'll always be that. But, I think we're bringing a whole lot of new chili heads in here, and they're looking for the flavor. And, I think that mid-range, what I call mid-range sauces, I'm not going to say that the Reapers and the Trinidads and everything's going to go away, but they're going to start toning them down. We did it with our Segadora sauce. We did it with our Quetzalcoatl. We brought it into the realm that most people could eat it, and I think that those chilies will still be a very part of it, but I think you're going to find more people going to that mid-range and not the hottest. I put out fires. Now I start them. I was a fire protection engineer, like I said, and I really got turned on to chilies probably in the late '70s, and it was all with pickled chilies and things. And then once I found out that people were actually using them for other things than just eating them out of a jar, drinking beers, it was like, wow, you cook with these things, you can do all these wonderful things. So it was a meat and potatoes Midwest life. It was this kind of blend. What's big, red, and eats rocks? A big red rock eater. That's from when I was a little kid.